you. Let's move again. Ah, Jersey lady, you're doing your happy dance. That's wonderful to hear. I wonder if Tumba wasn't actually not there and possibly off having a drink somewhere. Now this leopard's checking very carefully to make sure there's not a leopard here having a drink. Anything is possible. I'm just assuming that Tumba was in fact on site. I think what he's looking at, and you can see he is very intent, is some Inyala bulls that are behind us. Darby's just going to attempt to swivel all the way around and show them to you. There's two different sets. There's the one over there, and then two further off to the right of him. And that is who young Hosana is keeping a close eye on. Well done, Dave. There's the other two there. What was that? Three there. Yeah, three there. So he obviously doesn't want to be seen by them, because they'll start barking. They've got a dog-like bark. And he doesn't want to give away his position. He looks fairly hungry, so I'm guessing that's why he's trying to be extra cautious. Hello, boy. Yes, Uniki certainly is a beautiful and regal cat. Both him and Tumba are fine specimens, and you tend to find with leopards, the young males are very, very appealing to the eye, and as a general, often as they become older, it's possibly less so. They become a little bit banged up and bruised and scarred and battered. But between him and Tumba, there are two exquisite young male leopards. This guy's slightly older than Tumba, I'm told, and his eyes are quite a different color. Tumba's got more of a greenish hue to its eye than old Hosana. Wes, you said he looks rather sad, and I guess, yes, he probably is a little bit sad and disgruntled, because he knows there's another leopard around the corner that's still snacking on some kudu, while he's got nothing. Are you really attempting to stalk from here? Surely, buddy. Get with the program. What have you seen? Have you seen something closer by? Because that Inyala is about 150 meters away. Not even a cheetah would attempt to stalk it. Are you going to go under our car? I think he might. He's gone under the back corner. I'll try and get a picture quickly of his tail to show you guys. Quick, Scott. Quickly. Oh, I missed it. But he should be popping out literally underneath Dave at the moment. I can't believe you're in full stalk mode, because whatever you're trying to catch is miles away. And I'm told the bushwalker busy spying on us. I'm not too sure where from. There must be something closer by in the grass. What have you seen? Oh, it's the Egyptian geese on that mound there, Davy. Uh-oh, they've spotted him already. They're already starting their alarm call. Huh, did you see something there? And that was pathetic, Hosana. What was that? What was that? What were you attempting to jump on there? Okay, very good. Well, why don't you guys see exactly where Steve is sniping us from?
Thanks, Scotty. How special is that? Not sure what he tried to catch there. It looked like a blacksmith lapwing. So we went back into the block and we found the tracks of Hosana coming north directly towards Vuyatela Dam, where I'd originally thought he might come because he'd want to drink. Rexon joined us much earlier in the drive. Him and his tracker drove around the block and assured us that he hadn't crossed the road. That's why we stayed in that block. But on tracking him out, we found very clear evidence of where he tracked across here, and now old Scotty's found him before us. So terrible as it is, Scott has found him, but we have been on his trail for some time, the last 15 to 20 minutes, which has been super, super cool. And wasn't that marvelous? Okay, well, Scott's obviously got a much better look at him, so let's go to him and see if he's having a drink.
Welcome back, everyone. And just want to make sure that Taylor knows that the Nkuhuma Pride are on the property, because Hukumuri is now crossed out of our turf, so maybe she can race across there, and she does know about that, so that's the good news. So she's going to head off and see if she can't find the lions, and we're going to stay here, and I'm just going to keep quiet for a second. We'll actually be able to hear him lapping up the water. Thirsty boy. Look how he's trying to remain undetected. Sadly, those geese saw him coming from a long way off. They're moving just over there in the grass. Tricky to see, but there they are. And wouldn't that be cool, watching him try and catch a goose? It does happen from time to time, but they do get lucky with the birds. Something I've never actually seen happen, but it's something that I would love to see. Jersey lady, you say it's good to see him on the dam cam. It's probably been a while. He usually kind of stays further south than here. And this is, yeah, definitely the closest I've seen him to camp since I've been here for the last 3 or 4 months. He's generally kind of hung along our more southern boundary. And he would have spent a lot of time here growing up, I'm sure. Lots of you will have lots of happy memories. Paula, you'd like to know if Hosana is the most social of all the leopards. I wouldn't be able to answer that question. I haven't spent enough time with him interacting with other leopards, and I don't think, yeah, I mean, he has spent a lot of time with his father, but whether that's because his father tolerates him or, yeah, I mean, it's just a tricky question for me to answer, and I think, to be honest, for anyone to answer, because none of us spend enough time knowing exactly what goes on with these animals when they are most active after dark. So there'll be too many missing pieces of information for anyone to categorically say who the most social is, in my opinion. And again, a lot of the time it's probably more through default than anything else that he will come across other leopards, or other leopards will come across him. Liz, you say the tip of its tail seems like it has a mind of its own, and yes, it does. Twitching from side to side. I love watching the tips of their tail moving about. Oh, he's evidently not finished with these Egyptian geese yet, and he's trying his best to sneak closer to them. How cool is this? Okay, well, you're going to have to get a lot closer than that, buddy. But maybe you just want to lay an ambush from here. Maybe that's the plan. Okay, everyone, we are going to be sending you back to Steve.